Is this working? Okay. So, hello, my name is Trevor Thomason. I am on YouTube right now. And first I need to get some light. I have this problem all the time. Okay. Light. More light. You could probably see the light adjusting on the video. But this is the first time I've showed my face in a video. So, excuse me. So, one of my biggest passions, other than guitar playing and God, is Ghostbusters. So, I have this friend on Facebook. You guys probably know him in the Ghostbusters community. His name is Lex the Robot on YouTube, or Alex Newborn on Facebook and other social media things. But we were talking, sharing a few things, and one of the things that I happened to mention was, the Bible line in Ghostbusters, where Dan Aykroyd says to Ernie Hudson, the conversation in the car in the Ecto-1. Anyway, Ernie says to him, hey, Ray, do you believe in God? And he said, never met him. Well, I do, and I love Jesus' style. And he said, hey, do you remember that thing in the Bible about the last days when the dead rise from the grave? And Dan says, I remember Revelation 7:12. Isn't it supposed to be Revelation 6:12? So I'm kind of jumping on this kind of bandwagon of pet peeves that I have with Ghostbusters. One of the pet peeves that I have is on the animated series. That's another little thing that I'll do sooner or later. But I understand that... Okay, so one of the things that I'll mention in this video about the real Ghostbusters is the animation problems. They had a lot of animation issues. I was watching an episode when Halloween was forever. You notice that Egon is on the ground with the proton pack trying to get power to all of these lights. Actually, Alex Newborn used one of the lines from the cartoon in one of his videos on elbow pads. He said, sometimes I just would think the universe just waits for me to get cocky. That was actually a line from the real Ghostbusters. One of my pet peeves is on the real Ghostbusters. The same episode where that line that he used, sometimes I just think the universe just waits for me to get cocky. You notice he's on the ground. He is on the ground. Flash to the rooftop of this building. I think it's supposed to be, I don't know which building it's supposed to be, but Ray, Winston, and Peter are on the roof. Winston and Peter are still there, but I noticed that they have Egon on the roof. And then they go to another shot where Ray is in Egon's place. And the characters were switched. They had Winston and Winston was here, Peter was here, and Ray was here. When you watch this, at this angle, Egon is here where Ray was. Winston's here, Peter's here. That's one problem I have with Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters anyway. Another thing that I thought was really funny, if you go back and you watch Citizen Ghost on the DVD, this guy here, the Ghostbusters 1 and 2 film set, there is a thing of 2 animated episodes of the cartoon. I don't know why they didn't put Take 2 on here instead of Citizen Ghost. I don't know why they couldn't have put 3 cartoons, like Take 2, or Citizen Ghost Take 2, and then they could have put I can't remember what the episode name was. Partners in Slime, that was it. But anyway, getting back on topic here. So, in the Ghostbusters universe, there have been mistakes. One of them was, of course, Revelation 7:12 instead of Revelation 6:12. Also, when Alex and I were talking, one of the things that he mentioned was the Tunguska blast, which happened in Russia, and it was in 1908. Ray in the movie says to Louis Tully, "You have survived the biggest thing since the Tunguska blast of 1909." He says 1909 in the movie. Another pet peeve that I have, and this is very strong on Sony's part, that I have this pet peeve. They do not include alternate scenes, or even alternate takes, or alternate deleted scene. No, not alternate deleted scenes. Deleted scenes from the movie on any of the DVDs. Go to Ghostbusters 2, no deleted scenes. There was a crap load of deleted scenes, Sony. Why didn't you include any of them? And also, the Time Life version of the real Ghostbusters has a special feature on with the cast, not including Lorenzo Music, R.I.P. But one of the things that I was really upset about was just the deleted scenes, because they don't have hardly any. There are missing deleted scenes from Ghostbusters 1. There's one deleted scene that they're missing of, if you look in the, if anybody has it, which very few people do, if you look in the storybook to Ghostbusters, this is my original copy that I got from a thing, you can see this photo. This photo is actually taken from a deleted scene in the movie. That was not in the movie. Don't include it in the book. It's a cool looking photo. Just leave it in, like, the behind the scenes photos. This is also from a deleted scene as well. They also have in the Ghostbusters training manual, which I have off to the side, a thing where Harold Ramis is working on the Ghost Trap, which I think was a part of... Oh, no. Here it is. Right here. I forgot it was in here. It's not in that book. If you can see that, that is an alternate... That is a photo of Harold Ramis working on a ghost trap. That, I think, might be from a deleted scene. This up here, this photo, is from that same deleted scene from Ghostbusters 1. Also, this is a different angle from the film. If you look at the hotel scene where they're standing there and talking about the prices, you know. I gotta look through here and make sure they didn't forget anything else. This must have been from a deleted scene, because I never remember Harold Ramis wearing this in the film. I only remember him wearing something like this, similar to this, in Ghostbusters 2. I never remember seeing him in this suit. Actually, strike that, reverse it. He was wearing this suit when they're going down the sidewalk talking about Ray's house. Also, I think this may be from a deleted scene. or an alternate take of the library when Bill Murray says, "We'll get back to you," and they run down the staircase trying to get away from the gray ghost. I don't know why they call her the Gray Lady. She's not gray, she's purple. But there are a lot of things that they deleted from the movie that they never put in the final production. Such as this deleted scene I was talking about. There's also another deleted scene where Walter Peck is talking to a police officer. I think this might have been from that deleted scene or an alternate take of it. But another thing, if you look on YouTube, they have a bunch of alternate things. Here's what I think may be a deleted scene from when Ray and Winston were driving to that bust. Everybody wonders, on the DVD, when they're coming back from something, they look like they're coming back from a bust. Because they have the proton packs, they only have 2 in there, if you watch. They don't show beyond that. But I only saw 2 proton packs and 2 ghost traps. But if you watch... Sorry.